Signore e signori, The World Before. Oppure no, perché il mio schermo fa cose strane. Perfetto, devo sistemarmi lo schermo. Decisamente meglio così. Ok, dovevamo tornare da Herr Gustav. Ok, no. Ok.
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. You handled your first foray pretty well, Dana, my girl, stepping away as you did from anything to do with the brown shadow. Keep it up, and we'll all be all right. Hey, Dana?
But what if he...
Just do as you did, and we'll be all right. You played him like a fiddle, Dana. Well done. Especially as I didn't even have to spell out how to go about it. You're a natural. So keep it up, my lovely, and you'll be opening doors at the flick of an eyelash. So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing, and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right then, I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Ah, ok. No. Ah, ok.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
Che ansia, amico mio. Che ansia. Da altre razze è arrivato fin qui per guardarla. Guardarla. Così. Che ho capito, manco si è messo con gli altri, no, pure così, appoggiato. Ho sentito un colpo di tosse. Mi fa piacere che... cioè, piacere più o meno, però, che ci sono solo loro. In tutta la locanda c'è solo sto gruppo. Beh, Dana decisamente non soffre di ansia da prestazione. Ma perché magari non se n'è accorta.
Oh, gosh, I hope I haven't...
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo. Bravo.
Clap! How can you clap? Oh, so you like the noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel-rousing! It's this kind of rebel-rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessory to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy.
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
You should have seen me then, Fräulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
Oh, Lenny. Why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
What's the point? I can never compete with Dana.
What a fiasco.
Go up to your room, Lenny.
Don't you have some dolls to dress or something?
Lenny, don't. Give them some space, would you?
So, that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice.
Ok, immagino di dover salire. Lo scorso sabato il nostro conterraneo Leon Cobatis ha conquistato un incredibile oro nello slalom maschile alle Olimpiadi invernali di non chiedetemi come cazzo si legge, lasciando a bocca aperta i due favoriti. Il norvegese Ivar Ballangrud ha vinto l'argento con 0,34 secondi di scarto, mentre il tedesco Rudi Kranz ha ottenuto il bronzo dopo il cedimento del suo connazionale Francesco e del norvegese Bertil Persson. Kobatis, 21 anni, diventa l'unico sciatore di Wagen a vincere una medaglia olimpica, battendo il record nazionale stabilito da Hans Gartmann nel 1932 a Lake Placid, sarebbe più giusto dire. Significa molto per me. Mi sono allenato per tutta la vita per questo momento, ha dichiarato la guida alpina di Wagen. Ho vinto una medaglia a Lake Placid nel 1932 e un bronzo, ma ho sempre desiderato la medaglia d'oro e ora è un sogno che si avvera. Sono davvero sbalordito. Kobatis segue le orme di Max ed è il secondo connazionale a vincere l'oro nello slalom olimpico maschile. Fico? Versetto della Bibbia. E tutto ciò che fate, fatelo con amore. Ah! Cioè, tutta questa roba vuol dire questo? Bella lingua il tedesco.
Honestly, Junta is not that good. I'm sure I could do better if only I could practice a bit.
Ma manca di sottotitoli.
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. All Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities. I'm sorry. I've upset you, haven't I?
Ma io ho premuto l'altro tasto.
You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, there were no different things.
Perché lui è l'unico animato decentemente?
If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right?
Per poco.
So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
Però si sono conosciuti appena.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Ah, quindi immagino che il dipinto l'abbia fatto lui, ok?
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Ma si sono conosciuti di ora? Cioè,
You two lovebirds.
sbaglio?
Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say. The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Where did Dana go after she left?
Back to her parents, I should think. Somewhere in Vagen.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
Scopi la regione, la sua storia prima va bene.
Maintaining the refuge must be a huge job. As tough as Lenny is, I hope she has some help when she needs it. I have to put in a coin. Typical.
Fuck, non c'era la moneta negli anni 30. Prima di aprire il baule, ok, quindi anche dentro la posso trovare. Va bene. Perché qui non passi, Kate?
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about. A mechanical stove. Seen better days. Another object with the look of the Vorarlberg workshop.
Che vuol dire ricorda? C'è letteralmente il logo. In che senso ricorda?
I see I'm not the only one stuck here. Bah, pull up a seat and together we can moan about being stuck here.
Thank you, but I have things to do.
I hope you can stay until this evening at least. In London they have the changing of the guard. Here we get the changing of the colors. I guarantee it's worth the wait. English?
American, actually.
Oh, seeing as you've come so far, then. Besides, it's always nicer to be stranded in good company. From Belgium, myself, on a world climbing tour.
Stranded?
Didn't you know? They've closed the Teufelskragen. That's the path they call the Devil's Pass.
So that's what all the fuss is about.
All down to climate change.
You mean the thaw, right?
Made the pass too dangerous to climb and apparently resulted in a morbid discovery.
Oh?
Bodies of resistance fighters, killed while leading refugees to Switzerland. Frozen solid.
Resistance fighters? You mean frozen since the Second World War?
That's what the paper says.
Is that what the tent's for?
It's a temporary chapel of rest that the rescue team made while waiting for the bodies to be airlifted out.
I see. I guess there's no reason to disrespect the departed, even after all these years.
I only hope all this sudden interest from excavationists puts an end to the stupid rumors that a strange creature haunts the Silberspiegel. Otherwise, you can be sure, as soon as the old lady pops her clogs, this place will become run over by those infernal tourists.
Can you tell me about this Devil's Pass?
Oh, it's on the far side of the cirque, looking out from the terrace. As you can imagine, it's called Devil's Pass because it's extremely dangerous. Most of all because of the risk of avalanche. Only seasoned alpinists can negotiate it, really. As a professional alpinist myself, what I love about it is knowing I'm climbing in the tracks of courageous climbers of bygone times. There's a real sense of history about it. For example, resistance fighters used it during the war to smuggle vagrants and other victims of the Brown Shadow into Switzerland.
I've had some experience with fantastic fauna myself. But what do you make of the so-called strange creature that roams the mountain?
Just another local fairy tale to pull in the tourists, if you ask me. They say it lives in prehistoric caves. And that it's responsible for people going missing. Ooh. Some even say that the mysterious cries you can hear on some nights are the creature calling for a mate. In other words, the usual twaddle you normally get in remote or uncharted places like the high mountain or the deep sea. Twaddle passed down from generation to generation, through sheer ignorance.
Surely, from what I read on the way here, the cries could come from an animal native to the area, couldn't they?
That is my thinking exactly. No doubt a bear with something caught in his throat. It happens, you know. Probably scared a tourist one evening, or... maybe it was young pranksters.
What about those frozen bodies they discovered at the foot of Devil's Pass?
Well, due to climate change, the snow line has receded, revealing the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second World War. Most probably resistance fighters and exiles, trying to flee the fascist occupiers and reach Switzerland by the pass. I imagine they got caught in an avalanche. Poor wretches have been imprisoned ever since. Until today. That is why the authorities have blocked access to the pass, so they can take the bodies out, identify them, and give them a proper burial.
Right. Thanks for cluing me in. Anyway, I better get back to what I was doing.
You are welcome, Fräulein.
Grazie.
Lenny's father must have made this stair lift to help her get up and down the stairs. Must have taken him many hours. It's touching when you think about it.
Ma se volessi una moneta per quella roba lì che devo fare? Perché no?
An old book? The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann? Funny. My grandparents left me a copy before they died when I was a kid. I should get around to reading it someday.
Ok.
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days. This must be Lenny's room. Not sure I'm allowed in here, really.
Kate.
Keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless, innocent of great transgression. Sweet. Photos of the refuge. Looks like they're arranged by time period. These date from before the war. There's even one from the summer when Dana worked at the refuge.
Ok. Qui.
All these photos go up to the 80s, including my date of birth.
Oddio, quanti anni ha Kate? Non me lo ricordo.
This
Okay.
series ends at 2002, 3 years ago, when I began my journey with Oscar and Hans's train. That's pretty impressive. Obviously helps Lenny get up and about. She's still sitting there, watching. Wonder what she's thinking about.
Ok. No, sì, ho proprio sonno. Non riesco a nasconderlo.
It must be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself.
Non sembra esserci altro.
Austere. It's cold in here. So that's the painting
Oh.
Dana told Lenny's father to buy. Not bad. And similar in style to my painting. Wonder what the others were like. Another of those cigar butts.
Ok.
Austere. Looks like a storage room. There. But who could have left it open?
Chi ci sta inseguendo? Va bene. Manca questa?
It must be a
Oh
lot of
no,
work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself.
scusa. Volevo provare a skipparlo. No, lì non ci va. Io mi sa che faccio una pausa. Ok, ho dormito. Non ironicamente, ho sonnecchiato perché mi stavo veramente addormentando. Quindi,
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days.
invece che fare il video mezzo addormentato, ho deciso di letteralmente coricarmi qualche minuto. Bobina di
Take-up
avvolgimento.
reel. Like the ones used on old cinema projectors.
Ok. Medaglia di Leni.
I must remember to ask Lenny about it.
Fabbrica Vorarlberg, Vala di Ren. Egregio signor Gustav Renner. In riferimento alla sua lettera del 3 agosto, siamo lieti di informarla che la fabbrica Vorarlberg sarebbe nota di assistere sua figlia Leni dopo i tragici eventi che hanno portato alla sua disabilità. Sia mio padre che mio fratello Hans avrebbero ammirato, quanto me, il suo coraggio disinteressato durante gli anni difficili che il vecchio continente europeo ha recentemente attraversato. Sono doppiamente orgogliosa di apprendere che Leni è la figlia di uno dei nostri ex dipendenti più talentuosi. E quindi con grande piacere... Ah, quindi lavorava per i Royal. Ok. E quindi con grande piacere che la fabbrica Vorarlberg ha deciso di rispondere favorevolmente alla sua richiesta. In allegato a questa lettera troverai i progetti di costruzione che la consentiranno di adattare l'intero rifugio alla disabilità di Leni.
Don't want to break my neck, thank you very much. This must be Yunta's coffer, the one Lenny spoke about.
Ok. Non capisco. Ok. Ah, perché non tutti vanno spostati? Ah, questo sì. Oddio, anche questo in realtà sembra. Questo io non lo capisco perché non mi dà nessuna interazione. Quindi... Ma neanche questo capisco. Perché... Ah, ok. Sì, alcuni combaciavano e altri no. Ok. Quindi... Ah... Ok. Non mi sembra correttissimo, però va bene. Non sono del tutto convinto. Ah, l'unico che mi convince è quello. È questo. Perché... Perché sì. Poi... Questo no. Così sì. Così sì. No, tu pure, allora sei tu. No. No. Allora. No. No. Vedi però anche questo è convincente perché... Olè. Trovato. Il punto è che mi chiede un codice e io non ho la minima idea di quale possa essere.
Amazing. Now it shows the view from the terrace.
Ma noto dei numeri? Ok. Ok. Trova i codici per il baule. No. Prova a scendere dalla... cioè andiamo da Leni.
What now, Fräulein? I was just about to doze off.
Can you tell me about the resistance medal with your name on it?
Sure, I was in the Resistance. Not for those medals, though. Nothing but tin charms. You see, there's those who received medals, and those that were killed. And besides, they aren't gonna give me my legs back, are they?
No, but they prove you played a part in the liberation of your country.
Puh, nonsense. Nothing but bad memories. I'd rather not talk about it.
How did you meet Leon Kobatis?
Why do you ask? You from the police or something?
No. I just thought I'd ask, since you seem to appreciate him. Didn't you?
Fräulein, when I said you could look in the guest rooms, it didn't include my room. But yes, like I said before, he was a regular customer even before the episode with Dana. To me, he was like a movie star. What young girl wouldn't be bowled over by a young, handsome alpinist? And to top it off, an Olympic medalist?
About Yunta's coffer.
What about it?
Where did the coffer in the loft come from?
In fact, Father made it himself during the long winter evenings. He wanted something more elegant and solid than the old family coffer where he kept the takings. So he made the one upstairs, thanks to the techniques he learnt when he worked in the Vorarlberg factory in Valladolid.
Valladolid in France?
That's right. The price Junta paid was equivalent to a month's worth of takings. Money well spent, though, because it was built like a mountain fortress.
You wouldn't happen to know the combination, would you?
I told you before, I don't know it.
I'll be going then.
Va bene, però meno.
That doesn't work.
Ma l'ho presa la bobina di avvolgimento. Che cosa me ne faccio, scusa? Tra l'altro non ho più letto nulla io. Ah no, perché non c'era più nulla da leggere. Shit, non l'ho letto con Dana, mi sa. Qui ho visto tutto. Non posso passare.
reminds me of Hans's automatons in Valladolid.
Fraulein Laney will end up catching her death of cold if she stays out like that.
Vabbè, meno. Allora.
A mechanical stove.
No, non fammi vedere tutti gli zoom. Ti prego,
Another
ti
object
prego,
with the look of the
ti
Varberg
prego.
workshop.
Vabbè. Da dove me la tiro fuori la combinazione? Perché io un'idea ce l'ho. Cioè... mettere la moneta, una moneta, nel cannocchiale, come si chiama?
It must be a lot of work keeping this place going.
E...
Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself.
Metterla lì e poi osservare i punti presenti nel baule.
The painting on the top of Yunta's coffer reminds me of the view from the terrace.
Ok. Sì, ma mi serve una moneta.
Don't want to break my neck, thank you very much.
Beh, senza moneta non mi ci fa interagire, cioè meglio, non posso fare nulla. Quindi... perché il collegamento che ho fatto io allora era giusto, però... Mm.
Take-up reel, like the ones used on old cinema projectors. I think the spyglass on the terrace.
Sì, va bene. A meno che non ci sia una moneta nascosta qui. Quello che io non trovo.
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about.
È la moneta che non trovo. Perché?
If this goes on, I'll end up reading my way through the entire bookcase.
Ah no, da qua?
That must be the notice the alpinist at the refuge spoke about. It prohibits access to Devil's Pass due to the bodies of the resistance fighters found in the ice. That must lead to the other side of the circus.
Garantito ci andiamo, però... No?
There's a cap blocking the view.
Non ho idea di dove prendere questa moneta io.
It's not the time to take the tram back. There's still a lot to do here. Oh, it's dazzling up here. I can see why they call it the Silberspiegel. Silber means silver, and Spiegel is mirror. The silver mirror. It certainly lives up to its name. So much going on in these mountains. Now and before. But I'd better get back on track, or I'll end up renting a room from Demoiselle Lenny and explore the area for weeks.
Sì, ma la moneta.
I should try to use the spyglass on the terrace
Lo
to find
so.
clues for the codes to Yunta's coffer.
Cerco, perché non so cosa fare. Mi è caduto il telefono. Colpa mia, non ho ragionato bene, cioè non devo cercare una moneta effettiva, ma devo interagire con il portafogli. Io stavo cercando la moneta.
I have to put in a coin. Typical.
Ok. Ora togli questo. Dovrei aver fatto in linea teorica, no? Non me li fa vedere? Ok. Vabbè, io faccio le foto un po' a tutto.
That's the fabled Silberspiegel. Oh, I wish I had time to watch it change color.
Ok. Ok. Non è l'ultimo.
So that's what they call the Devil's Pass.
Merda, pensavo che dialogo rimanesse. Va bene.
The bodies of the resistance fighters that the alchemist mentioned must be inside.
Ah, ok. Ora, le foto le ho tutte. Torno al baule e vedo quali mi servono. Perché immagino di dover mettere nel, cioè, come codice le coordinate di quel determinato punto. Quindi andiamo. Andiamo. Perché non mi ricordo cosa serve. Cioè, non mi ricordo il disegno, quindi lo vedo direttamente qui. Ok. Era 102. No. No, il picco. 108, chiedo scusa, perché ho letto 102? Forse devo metterli entrambi. Settantadue? Quindi 0,72? Perché lo sto facendo così? Ok, sì, dovevo metterli entrambi. Anzi.
I'll need a key to open it.
Ok.
Vaughan Refuge, 1937. Yunta's films, taken during the summer Dana worked here. This one says Lenny, director. So I guess Lenny did get to make her film after all.
Ok.
A film developing company. They probably developed Yunta's films and sent them back once they were done. No doubt Yunta must have written this. Summer 1937. The year Dana worked here. Let's see. I filled my last diary last night. Ordered another one, but still waiting for supplies to be delivered to the refuge. Using an old envelope in the meantime. Today invited Dana for a chat after her shift.
I'd like to know what Leon sees in her. I've never seen him so smitten. Thanks for popping up, Dana. How did the shift go?
Fine, same as usual.
Just finishing up here, then I'll make us a nice cup of tea.
Wow, that looks futuristic. What is it?
Ah, that little baby is my viewer. That's why it goes in the coffer.
What does it do?
I use it to put together and edit the rushes.
The what?
Rushes. In other words, the strips of unedited footage. I've finished today's selection, so be a dear and put it in the coffer, would you?
I would if I knew how.
Oh, just turn the key in the lock.
Ok. Va bene. Carina questa cosa, ci vediamo nella prossima parte.